Hello everyone, you are welcome back to the channel. Today we are discussing a very sensitive issue, that is the illegality of assassinating, targeting a religious and political leader of another country. That is the assassination of the supreme leader of Iran, Syed Ayatolla Ali Khamenei. Before diving into the legal aspects, we must first acknowledge that the targeting or assassinating or assassination of any person, no matter their position, is a grave and sensitive issue. But what does the law say about this, both domestically and internationally? Let's start with the concept of assassination in domestic law. In most countries, the act of intentionally killing or attempting to kill anyone at that is a crime. Now, this is regardless of the person's status or role in society. Yes. So, in most countries, the act of intentionally killing or attempting to kill someone is considered murder, which is a criminal offense. This is regardless of the person's status. In the United States, for instance, any targeted claim, whether is of a political or religious figure, is treated under the law as murder or attempted murder. And this can carry severe penalties, including life imprisonment or even the death penalty, depending on the circumstance. Now, the legal protection under national law are meant to safeguard human life and prevent political violence. In many democratic nations, the rule of law dictates that all individuals are entitled to due process and the right to life, as enshrined in their constitutions. Now, let's look at international law. International legal frameworks, such as the Geneva Convention, adopted by the United Nations, prohibit targeted killings and assassinations. Yes, it prohibits targeted killings and assassinations, whether in peacetime or even in war times. These laws protect civilians and non-combatants from being attacked. As of now, the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei is a civilian and a non-combatant. And this is regardless of political status or military affiliations. Assassinations, particularly of high-profile figures, is often seen as violations of international human rights. Not just often seen, it's a gross violation of international human rights. The right to life of an individual is a fundamental principle in international law, and actions that intentionally endanger it are considered brutish, uncivilized, and a breach of human rights. So, moreover, targeted killings carried out by states, whether through military on action or covert operations, as whatever name they call it, or through non-state actors, are subject to strict scrutiny under international law. This is especially true when they violate principles such as sovereignty, as in this case. Negotiations were ongoing. Proportionality and necessity is also important as part of rules of engagement. Also, let's not also forget the diplomatic consequences. Iran was on the table negotiating, and both parties have announced several times that they were about to reach a deal. The United States of America's president, for instance, was saying, take the deal, take the deal, take the deal. And when a sovereign nation was about to announce that they were taking the deal, you strike and kill their leader in gross violation of international laws. Are not meant, laws are not meant to decorate pages of papers. Laws are meant to be obeyed. Laws are meant to be followed. Laws are meant to serve as deterrents. Any other thing aside this is a call for anarchy and a total breakdown of law and order. So this is not just about legal implications. There are broader political and diplomatic issues that arise from actions such as this. We are in the age of globalization, where nations are interconnected. Targeting leaders or public figures can destabilize entire regions, affecting peace, security, and global relations. So in this specific case of targeting Ayatollah, supreme leader of Iran, the man whose words to the final box stops, considering his status within the Iranian system, attacking him is contrary, or killing him is contrary, assassinating him is contrary to international laws. So legally, any attacks on Khamenei would violate Iran's laws and could trigger severe legal consequences. Politically, such actions could lead to heightened tensions and instability in the whole of the Middle East and the entire world. So beyond legality, there are no moral and ethical questions as involved in assassinating a country's leader. So to sum it up, the law, whether domestic or international, clearly condemns assassination as a method of resolving political ideology. This is like taking us back to the era of Genghis Khan, to the era of the sentients, to the era of anarchy, where life is short and brutish. These actions have shown total disregard to the United Nations and that strength, that every nation must strive to be strong. That strength is a determinant of international law. And not just strength, because there are other countries that have the capability of killing and assassinating other world leaders that have shown restraint. And that not just strength, but viciousness determines what is and what will. Thank you for watching this video. This is a call for restaurants in the world. This is a call for actors that tend to escalate issues to toe the path of peace.